I don't know.
I thought you don't believe me?
Let's see. It's live, but I gotta make sure that it's live on all platforms so we can start.
Okay. Doing some technical tweaking. Eating my bagel. Can't play Amnesia on an empty stomach. Oh, something's got an ad.
Oh man, the ad plays sound even if it's muted. That's cool. We made it marginally spookier, yes. The Silent Hill joke. Or like turn off the lights to make it marginally spookier. Actually, we had all the lights turned off, but you couldn't see us at all, so we turned on the kitchen light over here.
And Marsted's wearing such a beautiful dress.
Yeah, it was great. It was an Andrea-sized dress that I'm kind of fitting into, and it only works because you can only see me from like the chest up, because it's not zipped in the back, and I'm like wearing pajama pants on the bottom of it.
It's basically a shirt.
It's a waist up costume. Pretty nice. It's kind of unique to Twitch that you can do something like that, right? Alright. YouTube's good. Hitbox is good. Restream's good. What do we call in our profile?
Okay. I don't understand why you asked this question.
Okay. A it is. Yeah, I don't know if there's any smashers in this early on a Saturday, but if anyone pops in Blendle, you're welcome to try it out. Alright, let's get dangerous. So my fear about having to use a mouse and keyboard is unfounded. They actually did add controller support for this game years after the fact, so excitingly we'll be playing it with a controller.
I bet our character's gonna have amnesia.
You think so?
Oh.
You think that's what's going to be the thing?
The dark descent into remembering shit.
So I'm going to be playing at the beginning here while Andrew's eating her bagels for the morning. And
Don't
then
forget.
she's going to take over.
Stop.
Some things mustn't
Sorry.
be forgotten.
I love you.
The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is
Teleport.
I am Daniel.
You should tattoo that.
Yeah, this is like beating Memento. It's that pink wig that Andrea has. And a pink dress that Andrea has. You could say it's Princess Bubblegum.
Yeah, there you go.
I need a tiara.
With short
though.
hair.
No, she does short hair a lot. Alright,
Okay.
so move really slowly.
Someone spilled paint on the floor.
No notes available, no diaries. Oh. Follow the liquid trail and find its source.
Okay.
Sure. Already.
Those are rocks.
Yep, that's true.
That's not the
They're
source.
spooky rocks.
Wait, I heard like some trickling in the back. Is that the source of the liquid?
No, I think it's this
So-
rain. It's raining.
Alright, so
about
the
that
liquid
non-hovering
is
hour
not water.
I think it's this pink liquid.
Someone just had like a, rave or something in here and spilled pink paint all over the place. But alright,
That
we
episode
can
of Community.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. The world is warping around me.
Are we drunk?
No, I think the main character has nyctophobia, which is fear of the night, or fear of darkness.
It's not that dark. Look, there's candles.
Okay, door opened on its own. It's one of those, like, you gotta, like, grab onto it with a button. Oh, I see.
Which button is it?
Bumper. It's the right bumper.
Oh.
Hey. Hey.
Alright, I got a shit back.
The right bumper, and then you
I
have to
got
actually...
it.
You have to actually move the door. It's not a... That's gonna be a pain in the ass later.
You're gonna be a pain in the ass.
I'm not a fan of that mechanic, Andrea. I don't like that you actually have
It's
to
realistic.
open and close the door.
Oh man, so you're complaining that you have to open doors realistically?
Absolutely, yes, I am. Absolutely.
What's supposed to happen?
Well, I would prefer to just press a button and have it pop open and close by, like, in a binary way.
This is clearly an old spooky castle. They don't have
Yeah.
automatic doors in old spooky
You know what that's gonna
castles.
mean, though? If I need to, like, close a door behind me, which I'm gonna be doing, by the way, as long as I have the controller. Pick up a chair. Don't think I can use that as a weapon, though.
Fuck you, chair.
We did some short calibrating before stream to make sure the game showed up on Twitch and all that. And while doing that, oh, you can press B to crouch.
Oh.
Really good for hiding. While doing that, it showed us a little opening thing where it said, "Don't play this game to win.
Okay.
You can't fight the monsters. Run away from them." Yes. Yep. I think Andrea knows that, but I shouldn't be glad necessarily.
Well, and the doors shouldn't be so creaky.
Yeah, thanks, Castle.
Nope, that's my bagel. Hey, it's a broom! Now you can clean this place up.
Don't think I need to just be carrying stuff around. Can't, like, manipulate it once I have it, so just hold it.
Nah, did you hit the chandelier?
Oh, did I?
I think so. That's what I thought. That's what I heard.
Okay, so I can track how many tinder boxes we have in the inventory.
Mm-hmm.
The heart is our health, and the brain is our sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Pax, good morning. Afternoon. I run.
How are things across the pond?
He's back now.
Oh.
At last.
How were things across the pond?
So I can hold the left trigger to run, but he doesn't run very well. He's also not very good at walking.
Well, I think because he's drunk.
I don't think he's drunk.
He's drunk!
I think he's, like, super afraid. He's on the ground now. This is
As
not-
someone who has been drunk, that's pretty much what it's like.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Everything's all blurry.
Where's it going?
I don't know. Hey, that thing's swinging.
Cool. Alright. Pink liquid.
Hmm?
Chairs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Dark hallway?
Oh. Oh. That's just a little, like, night thing in the corner there. Kinda surprised me.
Whoa, what's the effect on the screen when we went in there?
The dusty?
It was like, you know, the shimmering effect when it's hot outside.
Hmm. Cause you're drunk.
They think I'm drunk. Can't get armor, of course.
I guess according to you, you're drunk on fear. Which doesn't sound fun. Ooh. Oh. Beware.
Standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinder boxes to search for other sources.
You know, I hope
of light.
Daniel never becomes blind. Sounds like that would just be not a good time.
Right. So maybe there's stuff in there. I guess I can use a tinderbox. How do we use the tinderbox?
Oh.
Can't see. Should use
Well,
it, though.
right, it's... Yeah, you need to use it on a candle. Alright, now we can look at the pretty paintings. Hey, there was a painting in the opening thing, right? Any of these that painting? No. It was like a horizontal painting. Alright, got Jesus. Some other people that aren't Jesus.
Right.
Alright.
Now we know how the mechanic works.
So who told us to follow the pink paint?
Nobody.
Pass, Daniel.
Yeah. Loading screen. I believe
The
that...
door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow.
I think this game takes place in like the 19th century, 1840s or something.
Hey, look. Fuck you,
Not
book.
very good at
I'm just gonna
reading.
smack you around. Whoa, hey, what?
Okay, I took a sanity hit from that happening, I guess. Get some more light.
Yeah, these old castles are always kind of drafty.
Increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Okay. Check. Oh, we're already at lower sanity.
A slight headache? Psst, can handle that.
We're already down a level. Hey, and there's like cockroaches and shit everywhere now.
How's our sanity? Does he like bugs? Maybe it helped our sanity.
Oh,
Cockroaches are very impressive bugs.
Yeah.
They're very resilient.
Hardy?
They're hardy. Huh.
Hardy or hearty?
Whichever one describes the bread. What's that?
Lantern.
Holla. What's that?
Okay, so I can press the X button to use the lantern, but it uses juice, so we don't want to waste it.
Lantern juice?
Yeah, oil.
Why are you using it?
Well, because this area is completely dark and I don't want to lose all my sanity. There's light right away. Okay. Whoa.
The fun begins.
Yeah, these.
Yeah, so someone had like a rave with pink glowy paint and wrecked this beautiful castle and
Do you think I can pick up?
following it for some reason. Also, our name is Daniel. I think we're British.
Because our name is Daniel?
No, because he said he's from London, right? Like Mayfair or something?
Our name is Daniel, and also I think we're British.
Yeah. Ooh, can you open that?
Brian. I don't think so. I think it's a her show box.
Oh.
This is pretty openable.
Okay. Does it have like a lock on it? We need a key.
Maybe. I don't see anything else in this room. Hey, you see?
Alright, so in foggy London town he is. So you should be used to the dark.
Yep. Just drop it on your own head repeatedly.
So who lit all these fires? Maybe we did. Because I'm gonna bet that Daniel
I know,
has
it's a good
amnesia.
What makes you suspect that?
Well, because he's like, I must remember, I must remember.
Like a rug?
Oh, throw it in the fire! Priceless, beautiful, antique rug.
Like there is a reason to like pick stuff up in rooms and move it around. I like barricade doors.
Well, those boxes don't look very heavy. But sure, you can try.
Great. Let's get it moving.
Following the pink paint. Hey! There's some glowy things. Alright.
Lantern drains oil when it's turned on. Add more oil to the lantern. Okay, so we can click on this thing. Man, it doesn't have a lot at the beginning, does it?
You don't have a lot at the beginning.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could
To
ask
sell.
how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I
Oh, he
consume
gave
this
himself
drink.
amnesia.
Don't be afraid, Daniel.
Oh,
I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you.
Why are we killing him?
One last thing.
They have amnesia.
A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality.
Okay.
I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self.
Sincerely,
Daniel.
past Daniel. So, like, 'cause he's like, I don't remember who this Alexander guy is, so yeah, that does sound horrible. I think he'd give me a bit more motivation for just murdering someone.
I guess he's suggesting that
Especially like a feeble old man.
he hates him so much that even after forgetting everything, he should still remember. how
Twist,
much he hates
Alexander's
him.
like Mr. Rogers. We go down there, we just murder him. For no good reason. Hey, pull the lever!
Hold them together.
Pull the lever! Pull the lever down! Yeah, you're almost there, almost there. Come on.
You're said and done. It's okay. There we go. And we got some sanity back. Yeah.
Because you pulled the lever?
Yeah. Solve the
Dude,
puzzle.
so our definition of puzzle is rather loose then. Like, oh, you opened a door. Good job, you solved the puzzle.
I had some trouble with that lever. I'm glad they gave me something for it.
The Dark Descent. Yeah, we're going down into the inner sanctum to kill this guy named Alex. And we don't know why. I assume he was a dick. Or is a dick.
Nice DPs. Jack and I'm okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. Oh great. We just got, so hold down the left trigger to run.
Huh?
So we're probably gonna have to soon.
Okay. Oh,
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
what?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Castle.
Alright, this guy sounds kind of evil. I'm getting more down with murdering him.
It's over here. No, I think it's just
You're just gonna progress?
yeah.
Alright, done with my bagel. Come on. Ah, we can't progress. It's gonna force you to explore. Wanna switch these?
Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew's taking over, controlling. Just in case that thing hurts us or something. Hey people, thanks for the host. Appreciate that.
Ugh. Alright.
Yeah, wish I had that luxury, Marco.
Okay. Back to game. Alright, there is some alien... Can I pull it? It's tough and... What's pliant mean?
It's rubbery. You can.
It
Pull on
can't
it.
be torn by hands or tools. Alright. Well,
I don't think you should be standing next to that thing.
how's my sin? I'm fine, it's green. Green means good, right?
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Ooh, in a spooky castle.
That doesn't-
Spooky wind,
Does. Okay.
spooky light coming. Spooky
Something on your left. Oh, I thought there was like a tinderbox, right? Right there, in front of you. Right in front of your face, to your left.
Hey, yeah. Oh, that's really more of a cylinder.
Bumper. Tinder cylinder. Check between those boxes.
Hey, is this the painting from my memory? I
No.
think it is. No, you don't think so?
There are lots of them.
okay.
Wait, there's a check between the boxes.
Oh, shit. Shit. Alright, well, looks like we're not going through that door.
You check between those boxes. You like move them around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look, there's some oil.
You know what I mean?
Booms.
I
Thanks.
feel like that's how they hide stuff.
Right. Got some oil. Look at us. We're like...
And you already have a headache. Try not to stand next to that stuff.
Yeah, I'll just take some Tylenol. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Look here, ooh, there's some light. Yep, that light, it's totally, I get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the light regeneration works. If you can just stand in there all the time and get back to green, or if it just gets you out of the...
It's like real slow.
Hold the left trigger to run.
Oh,
remember?
is that a spider web? Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, let's go around that. You know,
Hold the-
spider spent a lot of time making that beautiful web, catch his dinner, and we're not gonna destroy it. That's rude. Okay, down. Oh, at the door. Go this way. Alright, let's go through this way. Anyone behind us?
Why would you turn your face at me like that? That's not cool. Laboratory?
Laboratory. Alright, maybe we'll go find the monster that belongs to the He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eye. Received the first kick to his stomach. Ouch. Hazel remained hidden in fear that she too would be punished.
Who's that?
I don't know. Oh, we're drunk again.
Really?
What?
Okay.
There's some light right there.
Go stand in it. Stop. You're not standing in it. Stand. There you go.
Hey, damn it, Daniel. Come on. It's not so bad. Was. Oh, whoa. Duh.
I mean,
How's our
something's attacking you.
sanity doing? I see we only have a slight headache. We're good. It's still good. It's still good. All right, let's. Oh no, I can't go through. Okay, well, then we'll just leave you alone. Do your thing.
Is it engine
Hey, got some oil. Hell yeah! I like that they make it kind of glowy.
Mhm.
Man, the dust kind of obscures your vision. Makes it hard to see if there's something that's gonna pop out at you. Alright, you wanna go down these stairs?
I mean, I guess it went all red last time, but not gonna use your lantern.
There.
Be careful
See?
with it.
There's like some light in here. It's totes fine. Ooh.
Something splashing.
Huh? Ooh. Oh, it's probably screwing with my sanity, huh? Head is pounding and hands are shaking.
Okay,
Oh,
we're at orange now from yellow.
whoops. Yeah, that's because I was...
Staring at the monster.
There wasn't anything there! It wasn't all that scary.
There should be more cuprite.
Let's recuperate.
Kind of ingredient, I'm guessing.
Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Strong water. I don't know what aquafortis.
Chemical.
Alright.
Aqua Regia
Another
is
sanity.
Solves gold.
Head is pounding. Hands back deep. There's light, dude. Here, look. Let's look at some books. Books are like... Cool. Hey, more lantern. So let me get this straight. Like, you are all about not ever using an ether in a game, but you want to use all of our oil.
I don't
As
want to
soon as
be
we get it.
at zero sanity.
Not
I mean,
everyone- I don't want to
see,
be a zero MP. So,
I see your point.
thank you.
I see your point. You're not a crazy person. God, you're standing in the dark corner.
God, he's look, it's fine.
All right. Well,
Oh, hey, purple thing. I like purple. This is my third attempt to produce artificial
Vitae
life.
means life.
Okay.
yeah.
The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I said sucrose. Calamine and orpiment.
Orpiment.
Are those people or chemicals?
Those are chemicals.
Alright, are given
And powders.
and cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia
Which I was just talking about.
instead of
Royal
aqua
water,
fortis,
which is what you use to
in
melt.
hope that it will
dissolve
produce
gold.
a more even solution. However, the experiment was unsuccessful.
Yeah, right,
Solution
D-Piece? She's refusing to do it.
Highly what?
We can light the
Oh.
torches on the walls and...
No, we only have like 5 tinder things. What if we
Okay.
need them for the final boss fight?
This is the true horror. This is the true horror right here. Hey, Extol,
The
yeah.
solution is highly acid. Should we say highly acidic?
This isn't made by people with English as their first
Alright,
language.
the solution is highly acidic and proves impractical, put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution. Ooh, I wonder if we can use this to melt the, like, skin
Red
over
stuff?
the doors. Yeah. But we have to find it first. I might be able to use this recipe. I'm losing hope that I will find solution to my predicament. Alright, well, that's cool. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, there's like blood on the wall.
Don't keep it out for that long.
There, are you happy? Are you happy? Now I can like open up all these drawers and it's not gonna. Ooh, hey, look! We have replenished
Refreshed itself.
the tinderbox. That. I like that it's shaking because he's shaking.
Oh, that's great. I didn't realize that that was a thing. Yeah, she still thinks she can fight the boss. Yeah, you're not supposed to fight anything in this.
Fuck you, chair.
Throw stuff, it makes loud noises. There's a thing in the...
Hey, what's this? Ooh, look, I found a thing. I found a thing.
One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for life together, know them better. This is supposed to be Hazel. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return.
Why would she be in love with someone who's such a power-hungry jerkface?
You take that? Or it just triggers
Nah, it
this?
just like triggers this.
Okay.
Alright, so, hey, look, man, look, we're cool.
Hey, there's more oil.
Oh, no,
Or
it's a tinderbox,
tinderbox,
but
it's fine.
that's good. We're coming
Crouch
out.
with B.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We're coming out positive, tinderbox. Dude, can you, like... Oh, he has a slight headache. So why is he... Is it cold in here?
He still has sanity issue.
Clearly.
Clearly. His headache improved because you solved the puzzle when you found the chemical pot. It flashed purple.
Alright.
It says solving puzzles or making progress. So whenever you see those like stacks of boxes, I would check.
Yep.
Be careful making all that noise.
How am I supposed to check behind the boxes without making noise?
Just like casually toss them aside.
Also, if there's a monster down here, there's like a cage, so it's
You
totally
hear those
fine.
footsteps?
Nope. I hear the woo. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients.
No, he's moved the experiment to the wine cellar.
Son of a bitch. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine. Alright, well, looks like we gotta go. But we have our chemistry pot now.
Yeah.
That's super. Ooh, I can move.
Those flasks.
4
Oh, this
different
is a puzzle
chemicals
we'll have to
are
do
needed.
later.
Okay. Alright. Well, there's chemicals on the wall. Can I take...
I don't think we can do it. I think we have to go to the wine cellar.
Yeah, alright. Oh. I didn't know what that was. Just a column. Alright, you think there's anything else in this room?
Maybe over in that corner, but just real quickly. Oh yeah, check the chest.
Alright. More tinder. It's going down.
Left. There's one to your left. There's a thing to your left. Left, left, left. Down. Down.
Ah.
Tinderbox.
Man, you have really good eyes.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah?
We've established we can't open that kind of box.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, you can drop it now.
Yeah?
I hear your ether point.
Sure.
Wait, he's hearing voices now? What's his sanity at?
He has a slight headache. He's
Okay,
fine.
alright, well,
He's fine.
alright, okay.
We can deal with this. Ooh, is this blood? Or like guts or something?
Probably don't want to stare at that.
It's okay. Puss. Hey!
We've already
there's a
explored
bus.
this area. Let's go back
did?
upstairs when we're not in the dark.
Alright. Good. Wait, we didn't. Oh yeah, right. That's where there's like a dragon behind the stone. Don't want us to disturb it, so we're just gonna let it be.
We gotta go find the wine cellar.
Fine.
I would probably just use the lantern that way. Is pop it out, see what you can see, put it away. Never hold it out for more than a couple seconds.
Traveling. Oh shoot, I missed that. What did it say?
Traveling through Dover meant
Something
going to
about-
Canterbury.
Something about Dover. See, I told you information. Uh
Woman screaming.
oh. Should we go help her?
That's the way we came.
Oh man, I kind of wanted to go down and see what's down here. You know, I don't see a
Let's go
timer.
away.
She'll still be in trouble after we explore down here. Ah, all right, fine. Today's your lucky day, lady. Today's your lucky day. All right,
Did you go up the stairs in
where are
this
you
room?
at? I thought there was someone who needs help.
I think it was just a sanity thing. Remember, he's freaking out about his girlfriend.
He only has a slight headache.
Yeah, that means sanity things can happen.
All right, did we already go down?
Yeah, there's a poison thing on the wall.
Ah, okay, very good. Alright, again, we don't want to mess up the spider web. That's rude. Okay. This really is a very pretty castle.
Your pretty castle. Castle's falling apart.
Ah, hey, did you see that?
Tinderbox. No, I didn't. Crouch.
So much tin.
You don't want to jump down there.
Yeah, just a happy little accident.
Yep.
You know, the trailer following before was like bright pink, so I'm pretty convinced that they just had a rave or something. You know, like one of those highlighter parties, but with paint.
I watched a good 3 hours of Bob Ross last night.
A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate. The Turkish delight always makes me think of
Chronicles of Narnia.
yes. So I remember when I read it, I was like, what is that? Rare books. Ooh,
You
yeah.
never had Turkish Light before?
I
You had
have
it?
now. But I got them at Jungle Gyms. And... Hey, books.
Hey, there's a whispering sound.
Fuck you, Brooke. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? I got it on the other shelf.
Oh
did
my
you see
God,
that?
I did see
Dude, I
that,
should
but
get
it
like
shouldn't be.
sanity points for that. Oh, he still has a headache. Come on, Daniel. You should celebrate the small victories.
Yeah. Some of that Van Dyke Brown. Bring some of that Van Dyke Brown in.
Alright, nothing in the drawers. Okay, yeah, let's see that. Let's see what's
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk.
They're digging
How
for something
Professor Herbert
in
managed
Algeria.
to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the
Tin
mother
Hanan.
of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So they dug too greedily and too
That
deep.
belongs in a museum. The professor is keeping stuff that belongs in a museum. But Daniel is in the
So do you.
Here, I'll put it down soft. Happy.
It was pretty cool when you threw the book across
Right?
the and landed.
That was awesome. All right,
Probably
so
should have gotten the sanity for that.
rare books. All right, we got a piece of our journal. Us, door just kind of fell down here. Okay, well,
Yeah, right, Mark.
let's look in here.
Yeah.
All right, let's light. We'll light these candles.
Thank you. Seems like we get plenty of tinder boxes. As long as
I
there's...
guess. I mean, now at the beginning of the game.
No, it's true. You gotta crouch, remember? sometimes, so you don't have to move the camera quite as much.
Looking for stuff. Hey, see, this is why you look for stuff.
No, I'm down with looking for stuff, just not throwing things everywhere.
Well, I had to get rid of the chair in order to open the drawers. Okay. Hey, it's another purple page. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. Hey, Mr. Bucket. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, do we really have to say that twice, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. Oh, I saw like a Black
So
Eagle
there's
flag.
there's a
No,
guy
no.
who is an indentured servant to Alexander.
No, he's okay.
Okay.
He can stay.
There's a kitty on her lap. You can't see him on.
Mr. Bucket.
Lean back a little bit.
He just wants to explore the spooky castle. The spooky castle. Alright, did we go through this door already? Yeah. So there's nothing. Oh wait, there's 2 doors. I forgot which one.
That's the way you came from.
Yeah? Alright, so let's go. Oh, okay, but it's all just like part of them. Okay. Study.
Study.
Ooh, we haven't been in there yet. Is there anything over here? It's not study. Just like
We should
blue.
probably save our tinderboxes in retrospect.
Yeah, there's a bunch of light coming through that window,
Yeah,
so
this is fine.
don't worry. Crouch. Hey, there's some shirts. Hey, there's another purple thing.
What are we finding out?
I don't know.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected.
It's coming
The
back.
twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Hold on, your stream is dying.
I was trapped.
Oh, he's crap.
Stream is dying.
Yeah.
Can you paused it? You can try going again. I think we're back up.
Back up.
I think so. Looks like it.
Alright, so we got like this journal entry where they're going down a spooky passage and it seemed like it was not what they were expecting, and then some bad stuff happened and he got stuck and trapped. So basically it sounds like this expedition in Africa was just like bad news bears for whoever's writing this journal entry, which I assume is Daniel. But, alright, back to game.
Now you can click with the...
Back to game. Got it. Alright, there's an inkwell. Okay. There's a spooky bookcase. Ooh, look, this door is kind of ajar. The spooky room. Oh, that's where we came from. Okay, so... Oh yeah, because as you probably have noticed, I am not closing these behind me.
No.
So just anything could come and follow us.
You could start doing it now.
And I'm good. It reminds me of like where I've been. Hey, look at that. Oh, I thought that was more.
Oh god, don't break pots.
Whoopsies. Maybe I should like... There. There you go, Daniel. It's just some light.
I think that was a sanity hit. Breaking that pot.
Head pounding, hands are shaking.
Okay, so we're at orange sanity.
It looked like an oil thing.
Yeah, well, pick it up and throw it.
I didn't. I
Don't-
just.
you
I
just skipped the door.
What door?
That door right there.
Oh, where is it? Old tubes. All right.
Tomes.
Whatever.
Old books.
Oh, we pushed the door. Got it.
Whoa, what was that?
I
Use your lantern.
Ooh, this is pretty music.
The chest in the back.
All right. Heyo! Got some oil, got some tinder. Oh. In the dark for like 4 seconds. He's all like, ah, heart pounding, I'm scared. Local fishing pretty. Alright. That's good. Ah, alright.
Check out the journal. What does it say? Y button. Mementos,
Mementos?
I think.
I have to find a key to the wine cellar. Oh, it's probably saying I have to find a key to the local history room.
Find a different way in. It says, is there another entrance?
No. Yeah, alright.
Sanity's close to 0, so be extra careful. It's some stuff that Andrea had in her costume box, so it's a pink wig and a pink dress. Say it's Princess Bubble. Hey Vihan, happy Halloween. Good seeing you. Vihan is Jahan's brother.
Hey, Vihan. Yeah. Alright, how's our stand?
Not super great.
Alright, we gotta go like solve a puzzle.
Yep, this way, good this way.
Ooh, this is...
Whoa.
See, I would think he'd be happy in this room. It's
What's
all
the
nice.
growly sound?
I don't know.
It's the footsteps.
Isn't that us?
No, there were other footsteps behind us.
Huh.
You heard that?
Yeah, it's probably just because he's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, there's me. Alright, well, I guess we can go into this spooky black. Ah, sweet! There's like blood and stuff. Awesome. Well, it could just be, you know, some red paint. Oh, hey,
Oil.
How much oil we have? We do not have very much oil. Look at that. And we've been getting lots of oil.
We haven't been using it.
It goes fast.
We haven't been using it. Haven't used any of the oil yet. We have 6 jugs of oil, and you click on that to fill it.
Oh! Oh. Awesome. We have tons of oil.
Sort of. Don't just keep that out.
What do you want me to tinder this?
Sure.
maps. Ah, I said I'm not interested in maps. God. Alright, well that's...
Anything in that hole in the wall?
Go back into the light. I'm scared. I don't know, let's look through the hole in the wall.
Hey, Buckin.
Do we see anything?
Good morning.
Is this light? Fragile, but not breakable by hand.
Can you, like, throw a chair at it or something?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Did you go in that other room on this side? Because there's 2 rooms you haven't been into yet.
Alright, well, let's go into
Maps.
maps. Hey, another little girl. Uh-oh. That's not good.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Was it Navi?
My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Where are we?
I don't know. This might be inside the
It was waiting
Algerian
for me.
tomb.
Waiting.
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Like a moth to the flame. Ooh, shiny. So
You interact with it?
shiny. I'm just checking it out first.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers,
Oh, great.
endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Alright, so
The
we're
next
from an
thing I
MC
can
Escher.
remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety,
That's nice.
and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
You're in control again.
Oh, right on. How you doing there, Daniel? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're not. Here, let's get you some light. Wow, he is like hella drunk.
He's terrified, is what that represents.
Well, how does he become unterrified?
Solving puzzles and standing in light. Can you check those drawers?
Yeah. Maybe there'll be a puzzle. Hey, Tinder! Hello. Book. Boring.
You got some tin boxes.
Alright. Yeah, how you
Place
doing?
tinder
You
boxes.
doing better?
No. Not getting worse though. We don't want him to flip into red sanity. We're already starting to see stuff like bugs climbing around and weird noises.
Uh-huh. Alright, well,
Quivering.
so you want me to use a lantern then?
A little bit.
Since it's all dark up in here.
Check that door on your left.
Floor plans, alright. See, the door's creaking, making noise. I can't. Oh.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries.
See parcel?
When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
Hey, things are falling
Buying
apart.
time anyway. Let's do what we can.
Can you still
There
walk
isn't
around
much to
bring
be
that-
done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Alright, so. There's like Shadow. Shadow's gonna destroy the castle. Looks like the castle's already starting to get destroyed, so, like they said, Shadow. I haven't seen said Shadow just yet. Maybe the castle destroyed. Alright. Now where do you wanna go? Oh, yeah, let's throw something at that thing.
Yeah.
Right. Come here, chair.
Cockroaches. Pretty
Companion chair!
great. Companion chair refers to a puzzle that Andrea solved in Portal 1 by carrying a chair with her like halfway through the level. Wasn't supposed to be able to do it. Hey, ma'am.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one.
Hey,
You
Mom.
hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Condescending jerk face. I wonder if we can go murder him. Alright.
Book looks different.
One of these things is not like the other. On the
You
book.
said you have to pull them quickly.
Give me. I'm trying to get the. There. Alright.
Which the sound effect for.
Hey, got one. Come on. Damn it.
God, you try.
I'm trying.
That's
Oh,
not right.
that was. It looked like one, didn't it? That's alright. We'll try
Yeah,
again.
it's
Okay,
fine.
let's try to find all of them and then, here. God damn. Okay, well, we'll get some sand to be back.
Thank you,
once
ma'am.
we, Is that a book? No.
There's one.
Yeah?
Go get the third one.
Hey, oil!
Go get the third one. Go get the third one.
I think there's one, right? Ah, shoot. Dude, this is a lot harder than it seems.
You need to do it.
Wait. Come on.
Pressing the right bumper.
Yes. See? 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 It's a lot harder than you think.
You have to move the right stick.
I was. No, that's not one. That's totally not one. You're on the other side. You screwed it up! Oh, that was one. Come on, you're just supposed to. You have to pull the book, Dylan.
Come on in.
Hey!
Better to go at it at an angle than pull it left and right.
Yeah,
Controllers.
let's go get this oil. Alright! That's, I
Get some
assume that
sanity
that's
back.
Triumph music. Yeah, we only have a slight headache.
Okay, that's good.
But what happened? Hey, is there anything I
Thank you for
Put it-
checking.
put it
There's
down.
also a note here, right?
Okay, let's look at the note. Can I? We're...
Break glass.
Alright! We're gonna throw one of these boxes at it. Ready? Boom! Alright. That was loud. If there are any ghosts in the castle, I bet they're gonna come right at us.
Great. Another region rich with lore is Allstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brunenburg. Quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes, which picture in P, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Okay, so there's ghosts.
Ooh, there's spooky ghosts.
Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted
Traitors.
souls, have left them disfigured and empty of senses. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They're called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It's their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? I think that's the monsters.
Okay. I haven't seen these guys
A well-known scholar visited Allstadt in the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid note and he mentioned in many time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only never to be seen again. He dismissed the notion, who is this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him?
yet.
The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his
Oh, that's
family
an
and his
Alexander
castle.
guy.
Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian
I will
state.
take what is mine. Fire.
This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle. So he's like a immortal dude.
Okay. He's like a vampire?
Maybe.
Alright.
Hey, Dad. Thanks. Creature's my dad.
Hello. We have to figure out a way down to the inner sanctum to kill this vampire guy.
You know, we just know that he's a guy that our main character hates.
Yeah, but he's been around forever. It sounds
Need to
like a
skip the
vampire.
door.
Yeah. Wait, have we been here yet?
Oh no.
Oh.
You're right.
Oh, it looks like there's a key.
You're right. You're
I'm
right.
really glad I came through this.
You're
I'm really glad I came to this room.
You're right.
Because I bet this key opens something like the wine cellar. The wine cellar key. Oh
Whoa,
man.
what's that sound?
I don't know. It's Triumph music. Doot doot. You know, da 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 da. I
Doesn't
got
sound
that
like
key.
Triumph music. What's in that?
What's it? I don't know. Nothing.
Okay.
Alright, we got the wine cellar. Okay,
That door's just open now.
cool.
Cool.
We'll go over here where it's light. He's smart.
I've already checked over here.
Oh, I've already been here?
Yeah, this is a shortcut. Remember that door was locked on the other side?
Oh, yeah, and you said we have to find another way. Yeah. Alright. Done.
This is back to the big hallway.
Yeah, do you remember where
What's
the
that
wine
sound?
cellar was?
Yeah, it's out of here.
So, like, this way? This.
What's the music?
Let's try it with music because we're going the right direction.
Okay.
There.
Careful using the lantern. I think the monster can see it. Go left. Go back, go back, go back. Go right. Remember that door is right when we came in? Okay, just going straight here. Not that door right in front of you. That's the way out.
Yeah? Alright. It was done, the men said. The tomb has been revealed. The mother of us all awaits.
Oh, that's bad. Can you jump over that? I think
This
it's
is
damaging you right now. I
real
think you're
sweet.
damaging
Oops.
red.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it does hurt you.
I mean, it kind of just exploded on me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's not go back
That
that
wasn't
way
there
for now.
before. Where was the wine cellar?
Let's, go down.
How's our sanity? I bet it's terrible.
Great. Great pumpkin. I'm close to it with this dress.
Great
You want to go right?
Yeah?
No, go right.
This one?
Yeah, there you go. Go left here.
Oh yeah! Nice! You see, this is why I bring you along. You've got really good memory. Use the key. Okay. This is our key.
Let's put some oil in the lantern, by the way.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, so just go over to the thing on the right. And just click with A. Oh, maybe you have to pick up the oil, and that's what you were starting to do. Like, pick it up, and then go put it on the thing. No?
Maybe it just fills itself up.
Oh, there you go. You have to double click it.
Okay. That's enough.
Okay.
Alright, wine cellar. Okay, we opened it. Now we get to go. Now we get to go in the wine cellar. The statues were praying. Okay.
Staying in darkness, your sanity will drain. Use your lantern. Find something to light.
2 nights.
Okay.
Oh, right. So the wine cellar is where the chemistry guy kept all of his stuff. Because up in the lab, it was all, I don't know, dank or something. It's bad for the chemicals.
Keep moving.
Where did the Baron go?
Who
cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Enemy is near. Stay out of sight and hide in the darkness.
Thought he doesn't like dark.
He doesn't, but I'd rather be in the dark than be attacked by an enemy. Hold on. Look around. There's something moving.
Like bones.
Hear the footsteps.
Yeah, dude, I don't think this is helping. Yeah.
Okay, well you can get moving again, but be ready
Yeah?
to go hide in a dark corner if you
Is this a good hiding corner?
think so.
Yeah?
Just get moving again.
But you don't want me. Now you don't want me to use the lantern.
Well, you can have it out, but if you see the thing or hear it, get out of its way. Careful moving stuff around.
That was pretty quiet. Ooh, what's this? Like what? Whoops. Shoot.
You listening for those footsteps? Why would it pop up with the thing about being an enemy near unless there is one?
Wanna go in this door?
Sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this behind us because I love. Hey, you wanna tinder this?
Yes.
But what if there's a monster that's gonna help it see us? The spooky wine cellar. Ooh, what's this? Is that one of our chemicals?
It might be.
Alright. Yeah.
Well, look behind you. Oh my god, there's a thing. Don't stare at it. Don't stare at it. Stay in the corner. Do you see him?
Yes?
Just stay here. Just
Okay.
crouch. Press P.
I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna stare at the wall. I'm gonna stare at the wall. We're staring at the wall. The wall is not scary. Should I turn around?
I wouldn't turn around yet.
Yeah? Do we hear it?
That's it, walking. You can peek around and look at it, but don't.
Yeah?
If you see it again, turn back to the wall. You don't want to stare at it. It lets us know we're there.
You see it?
I don't see it right now, no.
You think we're okay?
I think so for now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does
There you
chat
go.
think? Are we good? Think we good? Hey, this is a pretty good hiding spot.
Get out of the dark here.
Okay, what do you want? You want me to hide in the
now you
dark,
should
or
get
you
out.
want me
Watch
to
out
like?
for the thing.
What thing? Monster?
No, I mean, next if we see it again, now we know what to do. We gotta hide in the corner. Or hide in a cabinet or something.
Alright, well, we got the one of the chemicals, so good job, team. How's our sanity? Oh man, we're not doing so
That's
good.
the worst. That's the worst.
Well,
Okay. I don't know where it went to.
yeah, over there. I closed the door behind us. The door's still closed. Okay, so I didn't. Maybe he went back through the door and he closed it behind him because he's polite and doesn't leave the doors open. That was pretty spooky.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Where do you think it went?
I have no idea.
Think we should go back and get that broom? I bet we could hit it with the broom.
No, we're not supposed to be able to attack it at all.
No.
We have no way to defend ourselves from it. All we can do is run or hide.
You want to tinder this? We only have 8 left. Hey! 9. 9 tinder.
Just give you guys a heads up. We're playing for about another 56 minutes
Oh, really?
because Andrea's got some work to do this weekend.
Oh, man. If I get really into this, I might.
You want me to keep
That's
going?
fine.
Okay. That's the minimum we can assure you is 56 minutes of amnesia.
Alright, so this guy.
Now that there's a thing chasing us.
Notice that he starts talking about a time limit once he gets scared. Is a thing.
Hey, hey, hey,
It's not chasing us.
stalking us. That's much better.
I didn't even see us. We're just out for a stroll, you know, getting up, getting a glass of water. No big, no big. Alright, see any other chemicals around here? Ah, wait. I got a tinder. Got it.
Wow, they exposed you to the monster in the first hour of the game.
Oh, alright. Is that more oil? Oh no, that was another chemical.
That's one of the chemicals we needed. So what do we have right now as far as chemicals go?
Oh, we have 2. One that started with an L and then that one.
Let's look at the mementos real quick. Can you put that away and press the Y button? Mementos. Okay, I thought maybe the orpiment was the only one we needed. I think they said that's the one that they kept here, but maybe we can keep looking around for other... Is it a note that we have? Chemical relocation. Okay, let's read this first. Okay, Orpiment, the one we just
The
found.
thing
We
he
need
said we needed
calamine,
4 chemicals to proceed.
calamine, Orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. Wait, go back to notes. Early chemical relocation.
Uh-huh.
Lack of chimney to precipitate fumes. Okay, so maybe there are all 4 of them here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we found 2. Hey, is that Tinder? Alright, well, we found 2. Okay, that's expected. Where are you looking for? We have to move these blocks. Damn it! Oh, there's blood. Not looking for blood.
Be careful staring at blood too. I think anything that's like kind of spooky, scary hurts his sanity.
You know, Daniel just really isn't the person to be doing this, isn't he? Wasn't anywhere. This was a dead end.
If you stand in the sunlight for a bit, how's his sanity doing?
I don't know, probably bad. There,
Okay, it's
see?
not at red anymore.
It's fine. Oh yeah, we haven't been through this door yet.
This goes back to the beginning.
Oh.
Still need to find more chemicals. It's great that you can just hear footsteps all the time. That's fantastic.
Super helpful. They're just art quests. We've already been in here, right? This is where the monster was.
Yeah, but do we explore it thoroughly? Like on that end where we were hiding before?
If there's anything over here. Yeah, this is where we were hiding. Yeah, there was a chemical there. We already got it.
Okay. Maybe it's just those 2 then. Maybe the other ones are in the laboratory proper. Dragon chain. Wait, is that a door?
It is a door. Let's open it. Let's push it open. Yeah.
Okay, Tom Lou.
Oh yeah, that's the door that we
Went through in the first place.
yeah, but I closed it behind me because you wanted.
Good looking out.
Oh god, Daniel getting drunk again.
You've already checked this corner.
I know, I'm putting. Alright, yeah, I guess that's it.
Check to see if there's any other doors. That's the other door on the opposite side.
Ah, what about this one?
No, we haven't done that one. What does that sign say?
Oh.
Oh, it's a floor. How many times have you played this one, Tom
Bloody
Lou?
barrel. Blood. Alright, let's go through this door.
Okay.
Good, no monster. Okay, legit no monster. Alright, we'll go ahead and tinder this
That's good.
so we don't have to use our lantern oil. Hey, is that a chemical? Alright, we got the culprit.
2.
Wait. Is there anything behind the barrel? Probably not.
Daniel getting turned up. Hey, the door closed behind you.
Did it?
Yeah, you didn't close
Yeah,
it.
I did not close that door.
Great.
Hey, what's that? That's got 3 axes, a buzzsaw, 2 clampy things, and those other things.
Beyond.
Oh my god, Daniel, come on. It's not that bad. There's a candle. Oh, what's that green stuff?
If you tuned in late, our character has nyctophobia. He's afraid of dark. So the more you spend in the dark without your lantern out or without lighting a candle, you start to see the screen shake
gets
and shimmer.
drunk.
His sanity is decreasing
Hey,
over
this
time.
door is slightly ajar. I wonder if
And-
that's for the monster.
Great. And as his sanity decreases, he starts to hallucinate things. He can take damage eventually. It can slow down his movement. Just all around bad things happen.
Bad news bears.
Use that tinderbox to light a torch in here. Why don't we treat tinderboxes that way? If you find a tinderbox in a room, you can use it in that room. And we'll keep a stock that we have.
Want me to light that
Yeah,
one?
let's go with torches rather than candles. Better light radius.
Better or
Just
other
need this
chemical?
one. Crouch down.
I don't know. Hey. Oh, fantastic. Oh man, I just got hit in the head with a barrel. Great.
Hey, Yahan. Yeah, right, Marco? I would just leave. God, hold on.
There's just a barrel. It fell, hit me on the head. I don't see any monsters.
I heard a grunting sound when you came back in the room.
I don't see anything. You want me to light the lantern? Oh, hey, our torch went out.
Turn on that candle.
Yeah? But that'll alert something of our presence. Come on, Daniel. I know. You're drunk, you're scared. There you go. Alright, so we got all 4 chemicals.
Do we get 4? I thought we only had 3. Check your inventory.
Yeah, we got... What's that?
That's the lantern.
Oh.
It's a chemistry pot.
Yeah, we got this?
That's healing.
Oh, I thought that was a chemical.
No. We still need the Aqua Regia.
Disregard. Alrighty. Well then. Barrel contains a
Oh,
dot
fill your...
oil.
Okay. Great. Great. Barrels. Oils.
Cool. Oh, is that the door we came through?
Yeah.
Great. We can't do that anymore. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to solve a puzzle. Alright, well, there's some blood. Let's see if there's something under this barrel. How the fuck do we get out of here? Is it this? Is this the puzzle? I bet that's, I mean, because that's like a weird, that is a weird looking painting. Why would you, yeah. Like,
Not a painting, it's tools.
oh, I
you
thought
pick
it
them
was
up?
like hieroglyphics.
Probably not, no. No, those are just tools. That's like
I
a
thought it
tool
was like
bench.
saying, oh, you need 3 of this and 4 of that. Alright, so we are stuck in
Oh,
this
can you use
room.
that other tool? That thing.
Yeah, do what?
Hit one of the stuff.
Oh, maybe I had to hang it up.
Oh, I don't think so.
No? Okay, we got to complete.
Are there any weak walls in here we've seen before?
Oh, maybe behind here?
Maybe.
I move these boxes. Put the lantern away and start moving these boxes.
Someone's coming.
What? Who? Where? Alright, Alice.
That's a sanity thing, I think.
God damn it, Daniel! Come on! Keep your shit together. Gotta move these boxes. Alright. Move the boxes. Alright, isn't this... Oh, I thought that kinda...
Lanterns, anything there? Okay, no. Nothing.
Oh, like me.
Well, let's keep looking around. Can you move the rock at all?
Oh, wait, maybe... Yeah.
Yeah, it says you can, right?
Hold
Strong
down
push.
the left.
Right
Right
bumper.
bumper.
While moving forward. Also press the left trigger for a strong push in the direction you face.
Oh, yeah, I don't get it.
No, can I see it?
Yeah. Hey, Lightwood. Oh,
So
how'd you
it's
do it?
like-
How'd you do it? How'd you do it?
So I'm holding the button to pick it up,
Which button?
the right bumper, right?
Uh-huh.
Pick it up, and then I'm using the run button. It makes sense because you hold run to move faster, so you hold run to do things harder.
Oh, okay, cool. So,
Hey, Light Void. Yeah, we could do the mouse and keyboard.
yeah, we're good, we're good. Daniel's Daniel's totally got this. Okay, I get it. Yeah, now. Daniel is on this. There. Are we gonna get some sanity back for solving the let's move the shit out of the way of the door puzzle? Alright. Whoops. There a monster? Nope. Uh-oh.
You did get sanity back. Good job.
Alright.
Still haven't checked that.
This one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh.
Careful, careful. Something's hitting that door.
Which door? This
That
door?
door right there, yeah, something's...
You want me to go hide in a corner?
Yes. Did you see it punching the door?
No, I didn't see. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was a crunching sound at the door, and then there was dust coming out of the door as it was being hit.
Oh. Dude, it's fine. Let's just go in. You gotta get all those chemicals, man. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Look at the boons!
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Yeah, Wilhelm.
You should be exploring this room during this
We're
cutscene.
not getting out of here.
In the chest.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Alright, Alexander is doing creepy experiments. That's not good. That's rude. Alright, so Alexander is doing experiments. People are like dying. Shoot, that's lots of dying. Man. At the painting? I've seen that painting.
This is your locker ridge.
Hey!
What's that?
My name is Wilhelm.
Also,
I have a
Garrett,
screen named
these
after
are
me.
my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order would want from me and accepted the invitation. He was friendly. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would test my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. So he kidnapped men, women, and children to bring to Alexander.
Okay.
Keep going. I can't remember the numbers, but there were hundreds. Perhaps 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. So began the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I've done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men were screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel in my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood is poured from my eyes, and I can no longer...
Like, really, it says, I
Pick up
think he
that
died
item.
while writing it. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, now we have all the chemicals. We can get out of here now.
Alright.
Oh wait, open that. In case we need to hide.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's go back to the lab. Yeah?
Look out.
What?
Careful. I've heard walking.
Yeah, it's us. We're walking.
Up the stairs. Move swiftly.
This is the fastest Daniel can go. He's pretty useless.
Exit's right there.
Alright.
The thing was down there.
Alright, so I'm getting more and more on board with this murdering Alex thing.
If life is hard at the moment, just cry in the corner.
After enduring 3 days out.
Leon says, Daniel's awesome because no matter how bad things get, you just hide in the corner.
Uh-oh. Fantastic.
Gotta run through this. Laboratory's on the other side.
Oh god. Ooh. Really? Oh, okay, alright. I guess that makes sense. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Any... yeah, this looks familiar.
Okay, well, it might be back now, so be careful.
What?
The monster. We've already seen it once. I've heard it several times. You keep thinking that it's you walking, but it's other walking sounds.
Alright, so...
That's a cave-in.
Yep.
How's your sanity?
Probably terrible. Oh, he only has a slight headache. He's
Yellow.
fine. He's fine. Alright. This where
Shaking. Careful looking at the thing in the water.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
You need to use the chemical.
I have the
You
chemicals.
need to use them.
There's something creeping up behind us.
Yes, I
Miles, maybe.
do. Get one more.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I pushed the button. Alright.
Turn the thing on the...
We need to turn on the burners first. Alright. Is the burner? Where's the burner?
We need to light that thing first.
This? Oh.
Is that you walking?
Yeah, totally. Hey, look at this. Solving puzzles. Hearing spooky noises. Oh man, what are we making? What are we making? Oh, there needs to be a container. I have that. I have that. What? No object
Put
inside.
it closer at the thing, I guess.
Chemistry pot. Is this what I want?
You gotta get it so it's lit up. See how it highlights sometimes? There you go.
Like
now
that?
press it, yes.
Alright. Okay, do that again. Just turn.
That's true, Vihan. Yeah, if he's that scared of being in the dark, what's he doing hanging out in
Yeah,
the Monster Castle?
I told you,
Why
like,
doesn't he just leave?
Daniel is not the person to complete this adventure.
Well, Vihan's saying he's pretty great because he's continuing to do this and not just like leaving the castle.
Alright. Now we got our chemical pot full of acid to burn the creepy, like, stuff. Pot of acid. Alright, so now there's 2 doors that
I think
have...
there's the refinery that we need to go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was where the story was pushing us. I mean, press Y. Go to mementos. It blocks the path to the refinery. That's what we gotta get through.
Is that the one that's down the stairs?
That's the main. Yeah, these are the main entrances.
Yeah, what's up? Need help?
Oh, check the memento. The
I can
stairs
help
were
you.
destroyed. The stairs were destroyed. We can't get back up.
Great.
Find a way to climb back up.
Oh, climb back up. Alright, well, let's stack the boxes and stuff. Alright, let's light this torch. I think that'll be super helpful. Since Daniel is all kind of scared. Here, look, we can get that. Can we pick this up? No? Alright. Go upstairs. We just like stack some boxes. 1. Alright, because we want to get back up here, yeah? Alright. Box number 1.
All right, I'll ask this to chat. Can we get up to the top by stacking boxes? Because I get the sense that that's going to take a really long time for us to try to do, and I don't know if
Companion
it's actually
box.
possible. Like,
Whoops.
let's test this. Can you jump on 2 boxes that are stacked on each other?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Is this an actual physics puzzle?
Can make some stairs.
It seems like that might actually work.
Yeah,
Wow.
damn right it might
Way
actually
more
work.
boxes and barrels and stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of boxes around here. Here, look. Alright, so we're gonna put this one, because right, we're gonna have to build like some stairs, literally.
Not boxes.
But it's kind of working. It's gonna be like companion share.
Where it's not what you're supposed to do, but you're gonna make it work.
Stupid barrel. we're so close. Come on, Danny. Just reach your arms out. You're
Can I try
good.
something real quick? I have an idea.
Yeah? What is it? Here.
Oops. Not that.
We could stack all the body. Oh no, we're not in the wine cellar. Are you gonna stand on the barrel? Yep, just make lots of noise, tell the monsters exactly where we are. Damn it,
so
we're gonna make
close.
this work.
So
It's the
close.
last thing we do. Dude, don't use all of our oil.
I need one more box. I don't want to use the barrels since they roll around.
Hey, look at all those boxes. You open these chests? Oh.
Not the openable kind of chest. There's a bigger thing I can use? Okay. Thanks.
I tried that book, Dave.
Oh, I see. That's clever.
Oh, that's much easier.
Thanks, thanks, Tom Luke. It is kind of a physics puzzle, though.
Dude, we totally almost had that with the boxes.
We could have done it with
Bet
the
you
boxes,
could've
but it
done
wasn't
with the
intended,
boxes.
so.
Make a giant staircase with the boxes. Something about French soldiers.
Can you see with those sunglasses on?
Oh, we're gonna run. We're running, we're running, we're
Go
running.
left, go left.
Left. Run, 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 run. Oh, God. Blech. It's rude.
Secrets break.
Alright, so now we have acid. We can burn through the stuff down here, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Get up to it and use the acid.
Yeah. Da 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 da. Do we still have acid?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, let's go get some more acid just in case. Don't you think?
I hear your point.
Don't you think?
I hear your
'Cause
argument.
we
I don't
also
know
because
if we can.
we saw some other like skin. I'm gonna go back and try it and just see if we can get some acid. I just want to see if we can get some more acid.
Okay,
It's gonna be
alright.
fine. Where was it?
That way.
This way? Oh yeah, towards all the blood.
Remember, you take damage when you're walking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go, Daniel, go. Go, Daniel, go. Go, Daniel, go. Go, Daniel, go. This one? Yeah, see, he's fine.
Rock the Casbah.
Rock the Casbah.
Sharif don't like it.
Is this the right place?
Yes, this is it.
Oh, the stairs are fixed.
Oh
Who
wait,
fixed the stairs?
is this the wine cellar?
I don't know. That's
Go
what I
back up,
was
go back
asking
up.
you.
Sorry, the wine cellar. That monster was before.
Oh yeah, I bet he's gone.
Uh-huh. You don't need the lantern.
Well, Daniel's acting all drunk.
He's always just run straight.
Yeah, got it.
Gave you the wrong direction.
Okay, Daniel, just close your eyes. You know, it's like when you get a horse through fire, you just gotta, like, cover its eyes.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Or else they get all scared. Alright, run, 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 ignore the blood, ignore the blood. Gotta get some more acid. Alright.
It's laboratory.
You're fine. fine, Daniel. You're good. Everything's okay. No guts to worry. Is it down here?
Mm-hmm.
You remember?
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Here. Cool.
You gotta place the pot first.
Yes.
This seems very reasonable of you.
Damn right, it seems reasonable. What?
I don't think you can get it again.
What? Oh, come on! There's still chemicals there. It's empty.
Find any way to get it to shine? Wait. No. Okay, no, you can't get more.
Well, why not? That just wait.
Sorry,
That just
smart
seems
idea.
silly. Curses.
Guess you're not gonna need to dissolve anything else ever
But
again.
I saw another door that had stuff that needed to be dissolved.
It wasn't just the doors. Are you serious, Tom Lube? Screw that.
Fine. Alright, fine. We're just gonna carry around an empty chemical pot without any chemicals in it.
I must say to
Crazy
you,
person.
no, 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 no. You see what he's saying?
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
No, that's not reasonable. That's the opposite of
It's very
reasonable.
realistic. Alright, well, sorry to make you run through the
Does
floor
that-
again, Daniel.
Does that mean, does it summon the monster if the monster normally wouldn't be there? If you make loud noises or
Alright,
something?
Daniel, we're running.
Left.
Okay, okay.
You guys missed the highlight of this run so far as Andrea picked up a book from one bookshelf, threw it across the room, and it landed in the bookshelf on the other side.
Yeah, it did. Refinery. During days in Algeria.
That's a custom level? Great. Probably then.
We only have 7.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Lantern out.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
God, Daniel.
Careful when enemies are near. Crouching in the darkness can make you a lot harder to spot.
I don't think this is a very good hiding spot.
I agree. Don't stray, keep going straight. Yep, there it's left. It's to your left. There it is. You see it?
Yes. Give me a second. Gonna go over here. Gonna go
Hide in
over
the
here.
poison.
Then hide in the poison.
You saw it.
Yes, I saw it. I did.
Completely
yes.
saw it. Okay. Good.
Let me know when you think it's okay.
Still moving around out there.
Yeah? Alright.
But, I mean, I don't see it, so you can go out and look. And
Yeah.
just get be ready to go hide again. And remember, if we run to a loading screen, you can get away from it. So just always remember the way back to run if we have to run.
Alright, well. You know, it was just. Oh, it says offline.
Oh, hit pause. It gets back now. I'm gonna go check in the bedroom and make sure that there's not like Netflix running or something from last night that might be causing it. Or do you want to wait on pause until I come back? I understand if you do. Talk to people.
I can keep going.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't die.
I'll try not to, but I hear the game will just like pick me up backward. Alright, so I kinda like don't want to use my lantern because there's a spooky monster over here. But let's go ahead and use the lantern. Uh-oh. Lantern away. Okay. House didn't really seem to like that very much. Alright, well, here's a door. Open the door. Alright, it's a bunch of chairs. Some, like, blood on the walls, man. I'm starting to think this Alexander guy is, like, a mad scientist vampire. Yeah. Oh, is that oil? Yeah, oil.
Oh, I think it's down again. Yeah, it keeps dying and coming back up.
Damn it, I want. Yeah, come on, get it there. Yeah. See that? I had to stand on a chair.
Very good.
Alright, let's open the door. Push open the door. Alright, well, we can go ahead and light this thing. We just found it. May as well use one. Hey, it's a vial of whatever.
Doors opening, Andrew.
1839. It's been more than a month since my last
Well, we're
entry.
gonna read the journal entry.
After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone
yeah, the shiny
orb
thing.
wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all?
Get into a
Was
corner
there
as soon as
ever-
this is over.
I don't see anything.
Your sanity's dangerously low. The door just opened. Go over by the light and just wait in that corner. Just like crouch over here, eye on the rest of the place. For a minute.
What happens when my sanity? Oh,
I'm trying to get it up to orange.
Ooh, that candle is super sanity giving.
How's it looking? Sanity.
Probably bad. Yeah.
Well, maybe we just gotta keep moving.
Here, you're in a corner.
But it's extra important that we have light. Now.
Wasting all of our oil here.
Yeah, right?
What?
We crouch through that.
Probably. Oh man, everything's kind of blurry. He's like real drunk right now. Block the other side. That one's not blocked. Hey, look at the boobs! But there's an evil rabbit. Have we been in here already?
This is the main hall. sneaking through that thing.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, I bet that helped my sanity. How you doing there, Daniel? You're not doing so great, are you? You're just having a really bad day. What? Dude, you're fine.
You find a torch's light or something.
Kinda hard when he's all like drunk. And that
You can
one's lit.
stand or that one.
Yeah, don't look at the blood, Daniel. Apparently that.
Can you look at the light?
Ooh. Daniel likes shiny things. Like that orb.
Doesn't seem to be helping his sanity at all.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's kind of stuck in this refinery. There's
Wait,
body
turn
parts.
lights. Put that on the ceiling.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, rope. Holy system. Hey! It's stuck. Something is clogging the crank and pulley contraption. Right? Hatch is too heavy to lift by hand. Yeah, so I need to pulley it. Okay. So, there's an arm stuck there. Okay, so we gotta.
Throw something to knock it out.
Oh wow. Okay, I was gonna say like get something so we can climb up there and pull it out. But yeah, we can throw. No. Let's try to throw something. Oh, that didn't work. Oh.
Probably right about climbing it. Boxes are probably easier to climb on the barrel.
Ha! You're right.
And you got some sanity back. How are we doing on sanity?
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, see, he's fine.
Okay. That's fine.
Right. I open the hat.
Careful going down.
I don't know if I want to go down that just yet. I want to finish. Hey, there's a chest. I want a chest. Right, we got some tinder. Awesome.
Definitely needed more tinder.
Yeah, man. We keep having to use a lot of it because Daniel's like, oh, what? Hey, more tinder. Oh, come on. Come on, dude.
When you release the right stick in a certain way, it kind of drifts to the left. So, like, just be careful the way you release it to keep it from drifting.
Alright, wanna go down the hatch?
Now let's go.
Alright.
Be careful.
Down the hatch. Wait.
Jump.
Do I
You have to finish lifting the thing higher. Or can you just crouch into it?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see if I can finish it. Yeah, I think that's as far as, like, right, I can close the hatch.
I don't know how you're gonna get out of it.
Yeah, I don't know either. We'll figure it out. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Don't look at the blood, Daniel. You don't like it, that. Man, the spooky house. Uh-oh, smoke. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like that.
Taking damage.
Crash to the surface.
Definitely hot, I hear you.
Okay. What the fuck was that? Alright.
Might be a sanity thing. I think you're at 0 sanity right
No.
now. Okay, we'll use your turn.
I don't know, there's just, you know, when we kiss, it feels like I'm standing in a pool of slowly rising water. What?
There's a monster coming.
I didn't see anything.
It's invisible. Keep out of the water.
Oh, but there wasn't any water when I entered the room.
There's some kind of invisible water monster.
Okay, keep out of the water. Got it. Alright, so... Oh, how the fuck do I keep out
Jump
of
onto box.
There. Ooh, that's a nice wall. Look at that wall. Man, that wall is super cool.
Okay. Alright.
I'm a big fan of this wall. Man, look at that wall.
Well,
that
I mean,
wall
don't just
is
stare at
not
it
a
forever. Like, go
monster.
find something else to do. No, if you see splashing, don't stare at it.
I think it's flashing to my right.
Yeah, so let's not go that way. Yeah, we have to go that way eventually. The floor is lava, Andrew.
The floor is lava. Got it. Alright.
Don't stare at it.
Man, that is a super interesting wall. Look at that wall. You know, Wally. Is it gone? Think it's gone yet?
Hey, you can look.
Thanks, Apex. You know, there wasn't any water in there when I first came in the room. So,
It's just patrolling this room.
yeah? Alright.
You can try to like jump from box to box.
Where is it? Oh god! Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I'm out of the water and I'm staring at the wall. The wall is not a monster. Look at that wall. Yeah, a few cuts and bruises were fine. Alright, look at
I
that.
wonder why they chose to make it invisible.
So then they got to make it scarier? Okay. Now... I think I'm gonna have to get hit a little bit to get to this box. Looking at the wall, that's an interesting wall, but not a monster. Alright. Alright, I think it's like over there.
It sounds like it's in the center area. Remember to hold the run button.
Really? They couldn't put like, you know, a box right there?
Absolutely.
Alright, here we go. Alright!
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
It's great how like the sound of you splashing in the water sounds indistinguishable from
Yeah. Good job, Daniel.
the monster splashing. It popped up a hint saying you can look at this one. It gave us a hint saying don't look at it.
Yeah. I don't want to look
So
at this one.
I thought maybe that was relevant.
I want to look at the wall. That's a nice looking wall. So, alright. What we got? Alright, so...
I would treat
Keep
the boxes
going
on the
straight.
floor as level design. Like this part is okay for me. This is a video game right now. I can see the boxes that you need to use to cross.
Alright, you think it's gone? Think it's gone?
Yep. I can do this one if you want.
I got it. Just, you know, spooked me a little, but it's
Yeah,
cool.
good.
It's still good. It's good. Yeah.
Still airborne.
Alright, that was kind of scary. That was a little scary.
The problem so far has been my inability to gamify this and be like, okay, so this is what they want me to do. Now you see him over there?
Take that, monster!
I meant to throw it. Just look at the trigger.
Fuck you! Oh man, I can't throw it. Oh, it's the bomber. Alright, that won't work. Kinda says to my face, asshole.
I think that actually works. It
It's
goes
a
and investigates it.
distraction.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I wish I hadn't have like
You wasted all your books.
wasted all my books.
But you can get to that next box safely. Well, if you jumped.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
strats.
What's that?
Throwing books. The elite strategy.
Yeah, now I lost all
It's
my
like
book.
right in front of you.
Yeah,
But you can still make it to that next box.
yeah. Think so. Go, 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 go! Yeah. Nice. Getting much better at this.
So it's right next to you right now.
I know, that's
It's like-
why I'm not moving.
Standing up and staring at you.
What's up, baby?
Imagine a horrifying kraken beast.
Go, 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 go! Heavy gate. Open the heavy gate.
You're able to lift. Give me a minute.
The gate is too heavy.
Okay. Look around.
Alright.
Look on the ceiling, maybe.
Probably through that little door that we passed back
Wait,
there.
hold on. Look up on the ceiling above it. Use your finger. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Jesus Christ.
You want me to use a lantern or not?
We're gonna use a lantern. I need you to look. Search.
Yeah, I think we have to go probably back to the other door.
If we want to go back, unless we know we need to go back. Can you very closely examine this
Here,
area?
I'll let you do it. You do it. You do it. The monster's like right in front of you, so don't mess this up. Yeah, we found it. Go back. The little door.
Seems crazy that we came all the way here.
Yeah, I mean, how?
These things are telling me this stuff. You might be right. You might be right.
Do your thing, man. Nice, 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 nice. You are much faster at jumping than I was. Yeah, that's the one. I think we have to go in here. Run, 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 run! Hurry, 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 stop! Hurry, 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 stop! Oh, it's a skull! Oh, I bet you can throw it though for a diversion. Okay. Hey, look, there's a thing!
Healing. Might need if we keep taking hits from this guy. Something else going on in this room, right?
We have to go back. Oh, to the gate?
Oh
We were
yeah?
able to open it?
I guess we got a lot of them. Where am I going? Do you guys know? We'll take a hint here, so we're not stuck here forever.
Yeah, those water monsters piss me off. Yeah. Well, at least he splashes around to let us know where he's at.
Try going in that door we never went into.
Yeah, alright. Alright, you just gotta go. Hurry, 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 hurry! No problem. Go. Oh, yeah, this is where we died. Go, go, go!
Oh, I see it.
There's a switch. Nice. Look at the bones!
This whole section is fairly, like...
Gamey?
Well, it's gamey and it's also fairly forgiving on our sanity. Right?
Yeah.
We've been in the darkness this whole time.
Did you see that? I know where you're going. You're going to die. Oh! We already died once. That was my fault.
I can do the precision platforming stuff if
Yes,
you
you
want.
can. Yeah, no, you're much better at it than I am.
I love this part of the game. This is my favorite part of Amnesia. Every other part of it's over here like I'm so glad Andrew's using the controller. Like, oh man, jump from box to box?
Yep, and there's a water
I've been
monster.
practicing this since I was like 3, man. Floor is lava.
Hey, the gate's open.
Oh, there's another one.
All right.
Door closed behind
You know what we need? You know what we need? 2 of these water monsters.
That's swell. Of course I can.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Hey, oil, perfect.
Speaking of oil, we're doing okay, I think. Oh, thanks, Apex.
What's your plan here? Got a plan?
That switch was timed? No shit. I'm glad that I took over.
Yeah, me too.
It closed like right when I got in the room. Oh look, I gotta turn a little wheel. Great.
Have fun with that.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked.
Here, pick up that arm and throw it. As a distraction.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's go to my hand. And it's meat, so maybe better chance
Yeah.
to bleed it.
Go get it! Go get it! That's a good water monster. Alright, go turn the thing. Turn, hurry, hurry, hurry! Oh my god, why are you turning it? Oh my god!
Dead flesh can act as a distraction. Yeah, we figured that out. Try it again. Wait. Yeah, see, it's pretty reasonable about the death penalty. Very nice of them. See if we can carry some dead flesh with us. What's this? I'm gonna bring this corpse with us. Jumped off its head. I totally just jumped off its head. Seriously.
Now you just pissed it off. Oh, distracted! Throw the flesh! Throw the flesh!
Save the flesh. In case I need multiples here. What are we doing on health?
Probably not. Oh, cut some green. We're fine. We're fine.
What? That I dropped it?
Yes. Okay, throw it really far.
Things harder to turn than it looks too.
Okay, right bumper, right bumper. Just hold it. Right bumper. Now. Yeah. 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 You move a little bit differently. Go, 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 go. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh shit! Oh shit! Get to the door, get to the door! Oh no, why does it have to open towards you? And it opened away from you!
So, but now we know that we have to spin the wheel to the left.
Spin the wheel to the left.
Okay. I think we're okay
Yeah,
this
yeah.
time.
Third time's the charm.
Yep. We've learned something each death.
We
Well, I've got some over there. Just trying to. I think that I want to use flesh to get across the room in the first place and save myself some bits. Give me plenty of it.
plenty of body parts just flying around.
Where is it now?
Maybe they like make it easier if you die too much.
That's cute.
Yeah, I don't think it's around.
No?
Alright, well go check it out. Left.
Almost got out. So close. Watch the other side of the green.
Hurry.
Totally the other side of the green. It's totally on the other side of the green.
Alright, yeah, just open that door for us. Okay, throw the arm.
It's already going for some.
Alright, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Box, get to the box, get to the box!
box. Jump.
What's that? Can you pick it up? Is it healthy, viable?
Hollow needle.
Alright! Now we can do some hair. Archive tunnel is great. Should go in there. Locked with a simple lock. So can you throw it? Oh, with a needle. Maybe. Yeah, it's glowy. Da-da-da-da.
Pick the lock. Okay.
Something large brushed against his leg and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the bees to push himself above the surface. Help, he cried, and the ocean swallowed him
Now,
again.
I'm okay with the platforming water segments. Are we still in water?
Like it.
There's another box. I have to pick over. I am not okay with the gatherer monster. Let him kill. Block the path. Oh, interesting. This one's just a run. Trying to teach us about monsters.
Oh, you should probably close that door.
Really hate that closing mechanic.
Go!
Easy to get lost in here.
Oh, jump on the boxes! It's still good. Alright, nice.
Whee! It's good that the game tells you exactly what to do to get out of the situation,
Like,
rather than
oh,
put you
you
right back
died.
there. Throw the dead flesh.
Okay.
I'm glad that we came to that decision, that idea.
Alright, no more water.
How's sanity looking?
Crystal
All
clear.
is good, crystal clear. Beautiful.
Let's
Beautiful.
just stay here.
Yeah, music is pretty.
Oh,
Black Eagle.
yeah.
Later, Vion. Sleep well tonight. They're corpse.
Part of port.
Or they're just part of the statue.
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, it does look like it's just part.
Interact. Oh, gross. The snake face. You like use that to clean your face or something? Is that why there's a hand on it? I assume that's what you're doing.
I don't trust this place.
It'd be a great place for a gatherer to show up. Hey, old buddy, old pal. Heard you're having fun with my invisible Kraken friend. Oh yeah, Bob Ross on top of us playing Amnesia. Happy tour.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Okay.
We're going straight in there? We're not gonna hang out in the safe room for another 2 hours?
Nope.
Just talk about life? Yeah, I hear that, Matt. Especially Resident Evil 2's safe music. It's like kind of minor key. It's a little discordant, but it's enough to let you know that you're okay for the moment. You can chill. As long as this game doesn't violate the rules of the safe room, right? I would like explore around where you're going here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Nice and lit. You're right, Marco. So technically we are at time, but at this point, Andrea, you're welcome to call it whenever we need to get started on your work.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
Okay. We've gotten to see the scary gatherer monster
Water monster.
and the water monster. Got the sanity effect going on right now. You might want to do something.
Damn it, Daniel!
If you see the edges of the screen rippling, it's a sanity issue.
Is there a high-pitched noise in your left ear?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, another journal entry. To my most trusted student and friend, John Wayne.
Johann Weyer.
The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods. I finally found one of those orbs. Hey, like the orb that we found. Hortus conclusus. Temple, big enough, texture smooth and jagged, white. Contrast, nearby village, blah blah blah.
Most important discovery of my life. Just got my greatest fear. I was near the end of the chamber. I could feel that I was trespassing because of my curiosity. My best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. Scrambled into the woods. Could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, the guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. Oh, so it's like the monster that chases you when you get the key in Mario 2.
Alright.
I made my way to a nearby ravine when I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed. Unfortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard them cry, with their cry of pain echo, okay, the fishermen remained and slowed the beast down.
Yeah.
Suddenly, blue streaming light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away. I kept running from the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. Sounds strange. I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still unto this day I fear its return. Okay, so he lost the orb, but he doesn't want the monster to come back. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Yeah, that left ear howling is pretty great.
Hey, it's a Bible.
Throw that at the monster. Throw the good book at him.
What is it? The power of
You're,
Jesus
you're
compels
just
you.
you're standing in a dark room.
The
If
power-
you're gonna like stand around, you gotta be by like power of Christ compels you. So
Power
it's
of
just-
Christ compels. I know.
Yeah. She's got demon horns and little dragon wings that are mostly sticking against the back of the chair. You guys can't have it both ways. You can either see our costumes or we're gonna have the lights turned down for Amnesia. Or I can go turn the lights on. That doesn't really matter.
Alright. Looks like people were getting. Oh, dogs. Oh, poor puppy.
Dead dog.
Yeah, well, there's a head, clearly.
The dog head.
Yeah.
Got some cream cheese.
Thank you. After a short study, it's clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger a endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain.
Endogenous. It's like your
It's difficult to determine
Hormonal
exactly
system.
where and what it is, but I can sense it. Alright, so there's an inherent problem in harvesting the energy since the creature is bound to die. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed. Lovely. Alright, so he's using, like, the energy from torture to do something. Lovely.
Anything else in here worth picking up?
Canines.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Or cooking.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Sweet drawer. Anything under that paper that you can pick up on the...
Sorry, didn't like the skulls.
Can you
Okay.
move that paper that's on the desk?
Remove the inkwell.
No, the big brown paper book.
Yes. Hey, I
Nothing
threw it on the
under it?
couch. Look at that.
Oh. Yeah, it's Alexander on the wall there.
Yeah? Oh, he is kind of old and vampire-y. You're gonna kill the crap out of it. What's that stuff?
Can you look at that corner again? I thought it was supposed to be purple. Yeah,
Oh,
purple.
nice. Good eye.
Anatomy Frontiers. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Surely humans emanate more of the enemy. Okay, so he did this first. He started by experimenting on
Hi, buddy. On animals.
animals.
Yes.
What kind of hobos do you have, Reed? Princess Bubblegum hobos.
Hello, buddy. I love you very much. You're a good kid. Alright,
What do you say?
we've already been in there, right? We've already been in here, haven't we? Should I go back to the paper?
Yeah, sure. Found some dead dogs.
Ah, and a dead end.
What does the memento say? Been unlocking mementos. My neutral B is saying that's delightful. Oh, great. Something breaking the glass on the windows.
Should I look at it?
Hi, Polly.
Have I been in here?
Yes.
Can I open?
No.
We have to find the key.
Is there a key to be found in here?
I don't know, but we have to find the key to the machine shop. That's one of our mementos. This might be a thing.
Or the other? There seem to be several rooms we could go through from here.
He's Kirby after Kirby sucked up a Twitch.
Mentos? Yeah. Check your Mentos. That's his problem. He's just got kind of stale breath.
Halitosis or halitosis.
What did you say?
Halitosis.
He said haliosmosis.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Boy, somebody's starting to dock.
I'm just remembering stuff. Hey, oil. Awesome. Hey, journal.
2nd of July, 1839.
Fresh maker.
I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition.
Hey, people.
After searching for days,
Saturday.
they found the camp abandoned
Halloween.
without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Ta-da! Alright, dude's worried. Like, oh man, Daniel, you gotta stop worrying so much. It's all good. Got through the water monster.
Water Monster was fun. I want to play the version of Amnesia that's just Water Monster.
So we got some more health stuff. Got something behind us. Look at all the light in this room.
Yeah, this entire game is a result of Daniel falling for a Algerian prince's scheme.
Ah, can I use my needle? Fine.
Smart idea.
And there are lots of like blood and body parts all over this castle. Starting to wonder, it's Alexander. Hey, I want that. I got a crowbar. Alright. Wonder if I can open the door back there.
Probably. That would have been a clever place to hide something.
It would.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This
Entrapment.
confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour?
I
I
don't
continued
know.
reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Nice, people. I really enjoyed Bioshock Infinite. I'd be excited to go back and play Bioshock 1 and 2. Some blood in here, as is the standard lately. The game seems to have like chilled out ever since we got to the safe room, which makes me suspicious.
Yeah, there's lots of light. Daniel's sanity ain't so bad. Look, nice bed.
Just go take a nap.
Yeah, that'll restore your sanity.
The DLC, yeah. I need to play Bioshock 1 before I can do that DLC, I understand. That's the way you came.
Oh, it is.
You can use the crowbar in the door.
Yeah, I can.
I've heard not the best things about the second one. Take it back out. Or is it?
The key. Please, let it be here.
Maybe
No, it's just a thing.
it broke.
Cabinet. Whoa, close the door. Close the door. Get in the thing. What the fuck? Okay. Crouch. Do not peek out. Holy shit. Okay.
That's
Okay.
a really interesting wall. Look at that wall. That's a cool wall. That wall is hella awesome and interesting. I'm just gonna stare at it a little bit more. Okay, still hear it?
Yeah, let's just chill here for a bit.
Is it leaving? Looks like it left, huh?
Peek out before you leave.
Yeah, it sounds like we're okay. Sounds like we're okay. I think we're okay.
Keep
We're
that
okay.
note on the tube.
Well, I was gonna go ahead and close this door again.
Destroyed the door.
Motherfucker!
Oh, that was great. We went and hid in
4th of July, 1839.
a cabinet
It's
because
done.
something was coming after us.
The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too
Aliens.
strange.
Is there a key in here, or is that the only
Aliens.
thing? Yeah, I don't know if you saw the monster or have seen the monster for this. People, if you don't have an interest in playing it yourself, you should Google Amnesia Monster. That's the thing that was really close to killing us a second ago. But we hid in the closet.
Yeah!
You can't fight
Brave
them.
Sir Daniel ran away.
Bravely ran away.
Danger reared its ugly head. Brave in the closet and fled.
So I think now that they've established that you can hide in cabinets, that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
It seems the game has been doing that. It's been slowly introducing us to stuff. So I would recommend whenever you go into a room from now on, close the door behind you
Huh?
and open any cabinets, and then you can start exploring. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna open the cabinets anyway to look for stuff in them.
Yeah, but keep them open. Be prepared to go hide in them.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Good.
yeah, I didn't see a key in there.
What does Memento say? Important key is hidden in the guest room. Oh, we're in the guest room, right?
Alright, well, look around.
It's just stuff that Andrea had in her costume box. She's got devil horns, devil wings. Got pink wig, pink dress, Princess Bubblegum, we'll say. Let's go with that. P-Bubs. Peebles. Probably in the room, but we just had some bullshit happening, right?
Yeah? Come on, Daniel.
Like behind the painting, maybe?
That'd be kind of a place to... Oh, look who's so clever!
Oh,
I'm the
there it
so
is.
clever. It's me.
I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
You have to break the bottle.
Oh, that makes sense.
Cool.
Hey, look, it's a hand.
Mm-hmm.
Go through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings. With the
A sudden feeling that this hallway isn't safe anymore. Like the corpse that's right in front of you leads me to believe that
Oh yeah, yeah, this used to be all nice. Why isn't this so nice anymore? What the hell happened? You know, I leave for like 10 minutes and then y'all just go and start butchering people and making
The
this...
water's still nice.
Alright, do you remember where the machine was?
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Where was the machine shop? The other door?
No. Go down. Left. In there.
I thought this was the other door.
There's also the machine shop doors in this room. The machine shop turns the elevator on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're right. Key. Machine room. Panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself discreet. The menacing cabinet has been turned over and legs collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives.
Sounds like Daniel.
Is that how he gave himself amnesia?
I have a case of explosive amnesia.
Oh, look,
Alright,
the
so
door's
you see
open.
there's the
Here.
sanity effect right now from...
Being in a creepy machine room?
Yeah, I guess so.
There's all these lights around, man.
It's true. Our main character has nyctophobia. He is afraid of the dark, so if you spend too much time in dark areas, you start to take sanity damage, which makes you hallucinate and things. Apparently hallucinations can make monsters spawn that, like, just freak you out, don't actually damage you. Hurt your sanity more. Monsters can see you in the light, but can't in the darkness, so sometimes you have to hide in the dark and take the sanity damage so you don't die. I mean to pass that door.
Yeah, just leaving it closed for now. Just exploring. You can go back, go in the door if you want.
That's cool. Can you get that wheel? Maybe not.
You're fine, Daniel.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the Globus Cruciger,
Yeah.
which so many royal regalia holds to
Royal
this day.
scepter
yeah.
with the
In ancient
orb at
times,
top.
the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Damn it, Daniel. Stop talking to people, just get them killed. Maybe I have to bring the wheel
Yeah,
thing
switch
over
there.
here.
Yeah, put it on the lever. Can you pull the lever? Couple. Okay. Yeah.
Where did I throw it? There's it.
There you
Ah!
go.
Got it.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, exactly, Cloud. Probably gonna be more cogs you gotta find. I'm guessing that's the puzzle of this area.
Okay.
If I had to think the light, I would light up. Can you light that lantern up above you? Perfect. I'm sure we're gonna be coming back here a lot.
Yeah, I got
Super
lots of
dark.
tinder.
Yeah, what's that?
The shovel.
Yeah, they're cogs in here.
Maybe I have to shovel there are like cogs underneath the shovel.
Maybe.
Look, there's another shovel.
You can try it.
That's me shoveling.
Put a light turn on in here. Torch at the entrance. Entrance. That's the entrance. You move those pieces of coal around, maybe? I don't know to what end.
Let's pick stuff up. No. Moving it. Seems like there's a lot of it, huh?
I don't know if that does anything.
Maybe I have to put it.
This room is suspicious. I mean, all that's been in here, you're suspicious. Has been a cog, right? Or not a cog, a tinderbox. Maybe that's all that's in here. I guess there's a tinderbox and there's a thing to fill up your lantern, so maybe that's all that there is.
Alright, well, there were those two doors that I passed.
True. Probably get all the cogs.
There's nothing for the burner to ignite. There's coal in here.
Ah, but we're gonna need to get cogs first.
Yeah, where's the burner?
But I guess that's the purpose of that.
Where's the burner? Where do I have to put the... Where do I have to put the coal?
Let's figure that out after we get the cogs.
Alright.
You're right though. Good call. I need at least 2 more, I think.
Okay. Hey, got one. Found one.
Very
They're
nice.
just chilling right there. Not really doing
It's
well.
like Mist, but with scary bullshit.
But with monsters and spooky people.
There you go.
Holla.
Wait, is
Okay,
there a
just-
chest there? Go back. No, it's just a box. Disregard. Package is just a box. Delivered.
I never thought of it that way.
Close that behind you. Thank you.
No problem.
Here.
Hey, I found one.
Anything else in this room before you take it with you?
No, I'm gonna go put it by the door. Oh, yep.
Memo.
There's a diary.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples.
So, do you want something to drink?
Didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed,
Alex.
Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a
great,
repeat
voice
of
from the
those
void.
horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, and hope
Dr.
that he
Tate.
can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Sleeping is important. Hey, there's another one.
No, what is? There's another set next to you. Machine equipment memo. No, there are only 2 separate rods left in the storage of the elevator machinery. Make sure to discard the ones that are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. I'm gonna go get some rods from the study.
Okay. Well, that looks like a puzzle.
Oh, what does that say when you hover over the
Flow.
flow? Okay. Well, I gotta go get some rods from the study. Nice. Good call on that being an openable chest.
Well, open the door.
It's here. Go downstairs quickly. I hear it walking.
Okay.
Makes a distinct groaning sound.
Alright, well, I want sure it was here?
I heard a groan.
Yeah, making sure it wasn't just like air. Like a draft.
Going to the study to get rods.
Oh yeah, don't I need more cogs or not?
You could try doing the machine now with the cogs as is. I think the rods would be a separate puzzle.
Go, Daniel, go.
You hear that growling sound?
Eh, the house settling.
Okay. Here needs more work. Alright, let's check around. What is the flue? There, that's something you can open and put coal into.
This?
No. We're gonna look for something to put the coal.
Yeah. Well, cause like this is, oh, it's right here.
Oh, I see.
Get in some coal. Get in some coal.
Johan's been putting his sphere points into dead space.
Uh-huh. Put a couple more pieces of coal in. Dead Space scary too?
Oh, yes. Dead Space is more aliens to this game's Alien.
You can get some more in there, or do we got
Try.
enough? That's not very much.
It's true. Oh, that's helpful. Thank you, game.
Alright. Burning.
Anything going on with the machine that it's connected to?
See if this will work now. Yeah, it does. Oh, damn it! What else needs to be done? Maybe it's the pipes, the rods.
Yeah, the rod puzzle. Double check real quick the thing in the center of the room. This thing. Connected to the burner. There's nothing you can interact with on it. Did your memento say anything?
I had to find another way around the rubble to get that.
Okay, so that study is the one with theoretically has the rods in it.
Yeah. Going upstairs.
Maybe. Gahan? Not sure.
Close that door.
Probably could have crouched.
Have we been in here? I don't think we have. Hey!
Close the door behind you. Yeah, might have put some points in that game.
17th of July, 1839. How has
Try to
this
play all the games
escaped
on the
me?
list.
They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled.
Oh, that's not
I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate.
Poor Tate.
Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me.
Damn it, Daniel.
I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Alright, so Daniel brought something bad back from Africa. And the Baron knows what it is.
Another puzzle.
And so he wants the Baron to help him get rid of it because it keeps killing all of his friends.
I'm gonna check what the puzzle is.
And that makes him
Look up.
pressure. Well, I can push him in order.
Well,
1.
do you think it's related to the flow diagram? And they go up as well as down?
I don't know.
Must be.
3.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm starting to think that it doesn't matter.
Water pressure. Oh, I think we just want to make it as high as possible. I think that it's 3, 1. See what I mean? Like on each side, you want to put it to the higher number. So
Oh,
that's
so
the lower
that was
number.
right.
Yeah. 6 on the left. Those are both 2. So my guess. Maybe it has to add up to a specific number. 6. Pull the second one and the third one down. I think we're gonna find memento later that tells us a specific pressure we need to have. Like, and we have to do a math puzzle to figure out
How to
what
get it?
combination we need. Yeah.
Alright. Hey, it's 2. Right. I thought there was one over.
Let's make sure that the pressure solution isn't in this room. Does it say anything over here anywhere? Can you turn that wheel? Okay. Okay. Satisfied.
Do we have to go to the study?
I think so. Also, we need to find a memento that tells us what value
Water pressure?
we need for pressure. That makes sense as a puzzle, right? You turn
Sure. Yeah. This one?
So it'll be like, it needs to be 17, so.
Alright, where is the study?
Study was on the top floor. It's the elevator.
I bet the elevator does.
When you go to the machine room, you get the elevator to work.
That's what I figured.
But at least
I
you
just
triggered the
wanted to
memento.
confirm.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ah, it goes up here. Study.
Hey Skyhawk, how you doing?
Alright, so we're looking for rods.
We're looking for a way to get around some rubble as well.
I know
If you
you're
can find the
going-
rubble, we can try to just the way around it from there. We've got plenty of tinder boxes, so find a big room. Move that gold painting back there. Or trying to move the painting. You can't. Okay. You can't.
Some weird noises. Oh yeah, where they tortured all the puppies.
Let's keep checking through here.
Poor puppy.
Your dogs.
Yeah, it's like the ghosts.
ghost dog way the same.
Oh, there's a bird. It's a tortured bird.
It's a hummingbird.
Alright, there's the rubble.
Okay, so let's think. This is the hall we want to get through.
Uh-huh.
So the way out of here has to involve moving in that direction. So can you move that painting that's right behind you right now, for example? No. Okay.
We're out of oil. Yeah, it's like behind us.
Well, can you go in this room and get to it?
Oh,
Wait, what does that say?
understand balance.
Hmm. Be like left in this room. I think that's where it actually is, right? To the left here. Can you
Yeah.
mess around with the statue anyway? Nothing to do with the fireplace, it looks like, either. Further try.
There are all these skulls in the cabinet.
You pull them all out. There's something else in there.
I don't know.
That spooked you when it happened the first time.
Yes, it was scary. I want the skulls. Why do I have the skulls, man?
There's this neat sanity effect. I don't know if you've noticed it. Stop, don't pull that skull yet. Right, like move left away from them. And you notice how it's like red, like blood starts to bleed in your peripheral vision as you turn?
No.
Okay. When you first like open the cabinet, there's like a little pool of blood around the skulls, but then when you actually look at it, like head on, it disappears.
Sure.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, okay, so there's nothing underneath or behind the skulls.
Okay. Move that big book, right? Take a hint from chat. Are we able to progress out of the study right now through the where the rubble is, just based on what we have access to? Like, do we need to go to a different area, or can we do it inside of the studies? My question. Oh, is this way? And let's see. Wait. I mean, maybe we can come at it from a completely different area. What's in that door?
This shouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah. Didn't put any rods either.
Nope.
Ah, very good, Jan. I guess you could. No. How else you would dress? I can look it up here in a second. I guess there's the guest room.
Right. So much light in this room. Humanity's gonna be like off the charts. I say I might be getting ready to call it a day.
Okay, we can call it here. We've had some good, creepy, scary experiences.
Oh, like the water monster.
Oh, you can leave those on this screen for now. I'll go ahead and do a sign off.
Okay.
Bye. Hey, thanks everybody for hanging out, joining us for some Amnesia. You go back and watch the VOD on YouTube or on Twitch. And kind of jump to the fun moments whenever we saw the monster, whenever we saw the underwater creature. This game will probably come back. It's pretty cool. I think Andrea likes playing it because it kind of like Myst. So we'll let you know. Just keep an eye on the schedule to see when it's back. As far as for what's coming up for this next week, expect to see some Final Fantasy X, Metroid Prime 3, Legend of Legaia, Earthbound Beginnings, Mario Maker, Smash Brothers 3DS, Zelda Wind Waker, Ogre Battle, Mass Effect, Valkyria Chronicles. Everybody have a really good weekend. I'm going to go see if somebody else is playing this, if you guys wanted to tune in for Halloween. Give them a little bit of a viewer boost. Let's take a look. If not, we'll just do Bob Ross, you know. Now let's go with someone who's actually in the same area that we're in. Let's go check her out. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks, Dieter.